What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Leo, and welcome back to the bird section. Oh, you already know. I mean, I'm just like right now, in my mind, let's talk about what we just saw, y'all. Let's talk about what just happened here. I want to give some people some time to get on in here. You know what I'm saying? A few of the channel members and stuff like that. Just letting everybody, I figure why not go live right after the games a little bit? We give people a chance to digest what they saw. It's a Saturday night. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing anything. I don't see too many other people doing anything. So fuck it. I might as well just hop on in here and just start talking my talk. Especially after watching that game. You know what I'm saying? Anybody from Philly's fear San Fran? Bang bang Niner game. You know what I'm saying? My buy. Is this my uncle? Is my cousin? What up, cuz? What up? What up, Go Birds from Jersey? That's right. What up, cuz? That's either my cousin or my uncle. Not sure. or might or maybe not. Michael Bird. No, sorry. That's Bird. No, I'm sorry. I'm a buyer. Okay, my bad. What's good from Jersey, Mike? What's good? What up, bro? Marcus 19 saying nobody scared of Sam Darnold. Say it again, Marcus. Say it again. What up, Bruce? Happy New Year, yo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Nina, what's happening? Good evening, Leo. I'm not worried about my team. I'm glad y'all answered. What up? What up? What up? You know what I'm saying? What up, my Eagles, brother, Leo? If we play like we know we are going to be back to the Super Bowl, fly, Eagles, fly. Say it again. We still family. Absolutely. Absolutely. 49ers. People trying to hype them because of weak ass schedule. They get their ass kicked by good teams. Apparently, yeah. Apparently, that seems to be the case. You know what I'm saying? At least from as the evidence that's been provided to us. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I saw. Did you see that? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all see the same? Did we all see the same thing? Huh? And the Seahawks made a ton of mistakes tonight and still whooped that ass. Absolutely. Absolutely. They are stumbling and bumbling like we are. You know what I'm saying? Seahawks ain't nothing special, not her season. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you, not her season. I agree with you. Now listen, y'all. I'm responding in terms of what the talking pundits have been saying to us pretty much all season. Okay. I mean, like the entire season, if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang, got your ass whooped, gang. Yeah. Linda, shout out to Linda Collins is in the building. Leo, I'm going to say what I've been saying. I fear none of the teams in the NFC. Fly Eagles fly. Donald, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. You know who I'm looking for? Where in the hell is Nad 5 times? We got some 49er fans who's talking big shit. Where is Nad 5 times at? This year is there for us if we want it. It really is. Yeah, it is. It is. I couldn't wait. Cash, your boy said, I couldn't wait to come on here. All you Niner fans in here that was trolling, I know CPR, major choke job. Absolutely. Mr. Poet, I'm ready for Jalen to prove all the media motherfuckers wrong on this playoffs. Let's go. That's true, too. I am, too. Jeffrey number, if that's your number one, Eagles going to repeat. If that's your number one, Eagles going to repeat. Yeah, exactly. That's the NFC number one. Yep. Nad is crying, drinking mama's milk. I'm looking for him. Cash, your boy, they MIA. Hey, Linda, you ain't never lie. And was talking big shit. Bigger than the Cowboys. Just not as much. Whiners suck. Where they at? Where's Nad 5 times? We got another 49er fan in here too. You know what I'm saying? He's somewhere hugging a man and crying in the corner. Fly Eagles fly. Yeah, like Nat. I'm saying your name like this because this is being recorded. So people can be able to look back on this because this is going to get a lot of views. You know what I'm saying? I want the 49ers. That defense is so whack. Bruh. I said before we ended yesterday's stream, I said, I don't care where the game at. I don't care. So you telling me we got to go? You telling me we got to go to Seattle? Okay, fine. Fuck it. Seahawks number 1 seed. Oh, okay. Let's see what happened tomorrow. Yeah, Rex. You know what I'm saying? Art McQueen is in the building. Always a pleasure as well, sir. You know what I'm saying? You see that? Y'all saw that? And they was talking big shit. They was talking big shit. I mean, them Niner fans was on one. You couldn't tell them shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my problem here. That's why I'm talking the way I'm talking. See, in other words, they think I'm talking slick. That's how they would say. You talking slick. But they was in here talking greasy. I mean, super greasy. Sorry about that, y'all. They was in here. We had Niner fans in here talking mad disrespectful. And I'm saying, like, for real, for real. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? They was in here talking big shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Cash, somebody call Nad's ass and tell him to man up and get in here and take it. Exactly. Exactly. Nad probably watching right now. Somebody, I bet you, Nina Austin in the building. There's Eagle fans out there saying they're afraid of the Niners. Leo, I got your back. They were. But when it came time to put up or shut up, they are nowhere to be found. And I've been here the entire time, Donald. We've been in here the entire time. We took their shit. They came in here talking shit to us. Okay? Where they at? Where they at? Linda, where they at, Linda? Huh? Where they at? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been, all season, we've been taking it. We've been sitting here listening to them, along with the Cowboy fans, along with every other fan base who's talking shit to us. Okay. And mind you, the motherfucking football, the motherfucking Super Bowl is in their building. You see what I'm saying? The Super Bowl is in their building. I was saying we could go there for the NFC Championship game and just not leave. That would have been nice. We wouldn't have had to leave. Them Niners ain't ready for that Eagles defense. No, they're not. And they're gonna get it too. I think we're gonna end up playing them. They're gonna have to come see us. They're gonna have to come see us. And mind you, that was just a heavyweight championship fight right there. they played a heavy ass game. I believe it was Destiny's Child that said, "Where they at? Where they at?" Yep. And it was Beyonce who said, "To the left, to the left." You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, come on, bruh. Come on. Nad 5 times. Nad, you losing cool points with us by not being here right now. Nad, you are losing a lot of points within the bird section. That's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it the best way possible to lose cool points within the bird section is to do exactly what you're doing right now. And that is not showing up. Especially when you knew you had a game today. Especially, Leo, the loss to Sam Darnold. Fly Eagles fly. Yep, yeah. Yeah. That probably hurt him. And understand something, we end up playing the 49ers, right? It'll be like them returning to the scene of a crime. Okay? They'll get to exercise some demons that they've had against us in the playoffs. We are coming into the playoffs fresh as a daisy compared to other teams in the playoffs. Go Birds. Yeah. Yeah. Taking tomorrow off might come to actually be a good thing, an even better thing than we thought, especially for our starters, the guys that's going to be taking off. I'm excited as hell. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual family, thank you for that, spiritual family. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I can't wait to see how Tanner is going to look tomorrow, however he's going to look. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping he's going to look like spectacular. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping Darius Cooper is going to look spectacular. You know, they blow Brock Purdy up too. Dude was hurt like 5-6 weeks and still threw double-digit picks. Yes, he was. Yup. Low Eagles in the building. Leo, what's good, my brother? You know that? Saying The Rock says who the Eagles play, it doesn't matter who they play. We winning. Facts. Facts, Low Eagle. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Low Eagle, this is the shit we was talking about last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at, look, don't get me wrong, okay? And all you non-Eagle fans that are here, you know what I'm saying? Just understand something. What me and Low Eagle and everybody else that's saying, you know, like what we're saying, we're like, it doesn't matter. This isn't us talking shit. This is us saying, like, look, have you seen our team? Nick better not blow tomorrow's game by yanking the foot off the gas. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of expectations, to be honest with you. My boy, I stay here in Dallas, and everyone on the side be hating hard because they ain't in them playoffs. Mr. Poet, you are literally in the belly of the beast right now. So you got to be making people sick. You got to be making people sick. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm saying, Mr. Poet, I'd be walking around with my Eagles jersey and my shit on, talking big shit. I make everybody hate me. I'd be known as that motherfucker right there, the Eagles fan. Yep. I'd be riding around with my shit I have on, like, for real. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I talk all kinds of shit. I don't care. Everybody in Dallas would know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in Dallas would know me if I was you, Mr. Poet. So have fun with it, bro. Enjoy you know, dynasty years living in Dallas. Shit. Bro, at my job, everyone be hating. Oh, Leo, I live in San Antonio, Texas. I wear my Eagles jersey with pride. Fly, Eagles, fly. I bleed green. Donald. Oh, I know you an asshole. I know they can't stand you. I already know you ain't got to say it. You ain't got to say shit. I have a feeling McKee will ball. Not her season. I believe you on that one too. Get us a good offer this offseason. That's what I want. That's what I want. We win the Super Bowl. He's a 2-time winning Super Bowl quarterback. 25 years old. 25. Coachable. Coming from a winning culture. For sure. Not a winning culture in college, but a winning culture in the league. You know what I'm saying? This man went to 2 back-to-back Super Bowls. Washington is whack too. 11 of us in the chat could play on those old bums. Shit. I wouldn't even want to. That stadium is fucked up. They got a lot to, you know, Magic and them doing some work though. I give it to them. But you know what I'm saying? They got a ways to go. They got a few more years to go, and they better start investing in doing what they need to do to keep Jaden Daniels upright. You know what I'm saying? Haters got some derogatory language, but I'm still rocking my gear. All right, you should. And you start calling them, you know, you just say, oh, you just look, say shit like late 1900s. Shout out to Monica Lewis in the building. Happy New Year, mama. Hi there, Leo and the Bird Section family. Hey, Monica, what's happening? Shout out to Billy Covington is in the building. Good evening, Mr. Leo and everyone else. Happy New Year to you all. Right back at you, big dog. Happy New Year to you and Monica. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year to everybody that hasn't heard it from me yet. And while y'all here, please hook your boy up. Hit the like and subscribe button. You know that's my damn tip jar. That's how I be competing with the algorithm, okay? But please do me a favor, y'all. Come on. Hook me up. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? I need that shit for real. And go to my old videos too and hit the hype button too. You know what I'm saying? That's Cash, your boy. Wow, seriously, there's no chirping in the chat tonight. Unbelievable. Yo, Cash, I'm sitting here thinking, I was just thinking that because I'm looking at all these, like, not saying it's wrong. And thank you again, Monica. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You know, Cass is right. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole lot of pleasantries. And it just feels like it's just us. You know what I'm saying? I don't have too many. There aren't very many Dallas fans in here. No Giants fans. Are we looking for the where they at? You know what I'm saying? The Cowgirls, the last time they were something, Blockbuster and VHS were still a thing. That's true. Blockbuster was still around the last time. That's true. That is actually that's an actual fact. So yeah, she's right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, wow, where is everybody? Niner fans got the phone shut off in another room. I think so too. I think they went to bed, even though it's only 8:30 out there in Santa Clara right now. Who are the starters playing tomorrow? Who are the starters playing for tomorrow for the Eagles? Oh, we know Jalen Carter's not playing. I would say most of the stars are probably playing maybe a quarter or a half at the most. You see, they elevated a few people over the course of the day. Niners all day. Ken Lewis, are you serious? Or are you playing? Eagles stomping Niners. I want them so bad. Belt to ass. Okay, I was about to say. Okay, yeah, Ken Lewis. Okay, yeah. That's how they talking right now. Yeah, hey y'all, I'm just saying. Like, what's really happening here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is really happening here? I know. I got you, Ken. I got you. We got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just look, y'all. I'm surprised. I mean, I really am. I'm surprised there's not more people here. Monica Lewis, but didn't the 49ers have what they call a cupcake schedule? They play average teams as they should beat them, but 49ers average too. Well, here's the thing. You know, they said that about us the year we went to the Super Bowl and lost, I think. I think that they said that was we had the easiest schedule then. You know, you need to know what I'm saying on the shirt. You know what, Daiquiri? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think I will. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna connect my store again, and I'm gonna sell mugs and T-shirts that say, you know, the Birds section. Know what I mean? What all I'm saying? You know, go Birds, dickhead. You know what I'm saying? They are all booking their flights to Cabo. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. Tony G, Happy New Year. Love the channel. The only team that could beat the Eagles are the Eagles. That is correct. That is correct. It's us. We are our greatest enemy. Our biggest competition is ourselves. And you know what? I realized something too. Everybody we play, they're playing last year's Eagles. They think they're playing them. Leo, the Lions might beat the Bears, and Lions are going to have their star receiver. So if they win, the 2 seed is ours. Yeah, Donald, we need Detroit to win that game, but I doubt they will. Hey, Leo, they clowned us all. They clowned us only scoring 13 points, yet in the most important game of the year and at home, they didn't even score a touchdown. 3 points. They are pathetic. Say 1,000% agree with you. Mr. Poet said, I gave my supervisor a VHS tape for his anniversary, and he's a Cowboy fan. He didn't talk to me for a month, bro. Yo, Mr. Poet, pick your battles, bro. Pick your battles better, not your supervisor. Never shit where you eat. Even though we're Eagles fans, we probably don't give a fuck. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? But your boss, fuck that. I ain't fucking with my boss. Boss can fuck with my money. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with my hours or some shit like that. Give me extra work. I don't know, dog. You are. I don't. I'm not one to. I'm not one to voluntarily. Put more. I try to get to the path of least resistance in life, and fucking with my boss is not one of them. Cowboy fan or not. Now, if he's the type of boss that talks shit, well, different story. You know what I'm saying? Totally different story. So yeah, if he ain't talked to you for a month, that might be a good thing too. That might be a good thing. So I'm just saying, hope you didn't get rolled up or anything lately. I'm just saying, y'all. Like, hey, y'all, listen. I just feel like I had the most supreme confidence in the cap. Oh, wait a minute. There are a lot of Eagle fans down here in South Carolina. Really, Billy? Really? Oh, wait. What? Really? Okay. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. That's new news to me, but I'll keep that in mind. Hey, listen, I lived in Atlanta, and there's a very large contingency of Eagles fans in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Daiquiri, what is your honest opinion about the Eagles making it to the Super Bowl? My honest opinion, and I've been sharing it, I've been, really sharing it a lot lately, is that if in fact the offense has gotten its shit together, meaning, play like you played, that one half, the whole game, and the defense is trending as we see it. It doesn't matter where the game is, and it doesn't matter who we're playing. We're going to win the fucking Super Bowl. We have the best fans and we travel well. We do. Bro, I'm in LA and it's more Eagle fans here than any other team. You know what, Cass? I saw a thing, like there was a poll or something they did or whatever. And we do have a large contingency of fans out there. I didn't even know that. I think it came out like a week or two where it's now like seriously, no joke, and I'm not trying to troll or make fun or anything like that, but apparently the Philadelphia Eagles are now America's team. Like that's who like America roots for now. Most of America now. And I know that's gonna rattle the cages of the Cowboys fans because well, we have the largest fan base, blah 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 blah. I get that. Not disputing that. Just saying right now, in terms of collectively who America, like it's Philadelphia now. We thought that we were getting hard knocks coming to the NFC East because the Cowboys are always the show and all this other shit. It was us. The Philadelphia Eagles got hard knocks to come to the NFC East. I mean, not saying we petitioned it. It's like, no. When HBO Films wanted to do their thing, they wanted to feature the team, and it was us. Okay, Jersey. Okay, Cash. I didn't know that you were from Jersey too. Okay, that's what's up, man. I'm from Trenton. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the capital. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. To be honest, we win the Super Bowl. It's going to show that defense wins championships. Yep. Low ego, I don't disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't. But it also it's all right. Let me say this to you, low ego. It's not the only thing that they will say. Yeah, they'll say defense wins championships, but they'll also say other things as well. Competent quarterback, young coach, old coordinator, whatever. It's going to be all kinds of caveats to it. So I don't want that to be the only thing that's going to be like lost on there. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Oh, you from Camden, my man. I wear my Eagles stuff all the time, and people say "Go Birds" to me all the time. I just moved to South Carolina last March from Philly. That's the fastest way to identify yourself. Go Birds. Go Birds. Yup. Yup. My boy tried to tell me that's what they say to each other in Baltimore. I was like, fuck out of here. No, they don't. He's making that shit up. I'm from Jersey as well, Plainfield. Low Eagles. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. I got some people from there. You know what I'm saying? I got some real cool people from there. My business partners from there. Yup. That's what's up. I went, okay. Oh man, say he from Plainfield. Can we get a live stream with Philly 500? You know what? I have not talked to Philly in like a week and a half. The holidays has us all screwed up. And what I am going to do is hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if I can make this happen real quick, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if he'll pick up. Because you know,
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone,
he didn't pick up. So, you ever had Laura Brunson on? No, but I actually been on his shit. I was on his channel early in the season, and we talked for a minute. And actually, and I said this a bunch of times. Between Laura Brunson and Philly 500, when I started getting real serious about, the bird section and really trying to get my subs up and everything like that, Laura Brunson and Philly 500 came through like champs for real. You know what I'm saying? Like they had me on their shit. Laura Brunson sent a whole bunch of subscribers my way. Philly 500 kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? And before you know it, I was straight up monetized and everything, and like in just a few months. It took no time. You know what I'm saying? So it was like one of those things. Like okay, like especially after, and even not being even shout out to Mark Holmes too, being on his channel too a lot. And then when things went down the way that they did, and I exited from being on his channel, and Philly 500 and Laura Brunson came through like champs. It was like, okay, but yeah, I've done it. And I actually just hit him up the other day, you know what I'm saying? And he was, and I thanked him and everything. And he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, he told everybody, like, y'all need to go over to the bird section, and the dude knows what he's talking about, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, when I have Philly 500, you know what I'm saying? Like, like the best thing about, hold on. Let me see. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? This was the idea from Philly 500. You know what I'm saying? These right here just got me a whole lot of views and shit like that. And that was from Philly 500. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? LB had him on the show. That's how I found out about him. Go Birds Fly. Thank you, Donald. Yeah, thank you. It was yo. I know I know Philly will be disappointed he missed your call. Daiquiri. Oh no, he man 973 in the house, Patterson, New Jersey. Okay, word. G Mac from Patterson. Oh shit. One of my best friends in life is from Patterson. You know what I'm saying? He went to East Side High and everything. He was there during the Joe Clark days. He had him as a principal. Philly 500, a good man, bro. Shout out to him. Yeah, shout out. Happy New Year to Philly 500. You know what I'm saying? He's so funny. I mean, he's even funnier, you know, off camera than he is on camera and everything like that. So definitely happy to know him. And then of course with LB, you know what I'm saying? Lord, look, you know what I'm saying? This is from Lord Brunson. You know what I'm saying? So those two, and then of course, you know, the channel members and all our regular friends, Eagles, Drew, Linda Conyers, you know what I'm saying, Logan Motorsports, you know what I'm saying, Heavenly Cutter, Blessed by God, you know, Tribe Called Quest, you know what I'm saying, my man Fells, my boy Theo, you know what I'm saying, we got Low Eagle is a channel member. Y'all can I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Coyote in the building. What up, Coyote? Happy New Year to you. You know what I'm saying? So, have you seen Simone Stanley? Yeah, Simone Stanley. I actually did something with her and another dude. I can't remember my man's name, but we did a round table and she was one of the people that was on there. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about like the way we saw things with the Eagles and stuff like that. CZ is in the building. What up, dog? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've done one panel with her, you know what I'm saying? But everyone else, like, yeah, you know, Philly, you know, there's a few folks out there, you know, I just got put on to too, you know what I'm saying? So we're like making the connections and stuff like that, and it's definitely gonna be something. The other thing too is that, you know, like I'm gonna keep it all the way a butt with y'all, you know what I'm saying? This holiday, you know what I'm saying? This has been a crazy fucking holiday for me. These last few these like Christmas, from Thanksgiving to Christmas and New Year's. This particular Christmas and New Year's has thrown me completely off, y'all. And it's not, and I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just that I'm just having a hard time sort of kind of recovering from all of the things that I've been dealing with during these holidays, particularly from a professional level. And so my professional life, my business life, you know, has you know moved in ways that I just have to like I'm more or less, that's why y'all haven't seen me a lot. You know, I don't do a whole lot of the even the AI Leo and everything. I gotta get back into the groove of that. I haven't even been able to do that. So it's a lot that I gotta catch up on. You know what I'm saying? Simone is the Eagles first lady. I love her. She is royalty. Fly Eagles fly. Yeah, I like her commentary. You know what I'm saying? You know, she be genuinely surprised when the players remember her. That's what I think. BC Nick in the building. That's what I think be funny to me when she like, you remember me? Jalen was like, yeah. It was she was like, oh. I was like, word, that was dope. And it was funny watching him laugh at her when she realized he remembered her. He was just like, yeah. So, but you can tell she's a genuine fan. That's what I appreciate the most. You know what I'm saying? I like it when I feel like people like Simone and Lord Bronson and those people, like they act the way I would imagine I would act if I was meeting them. in the presence if I was in the presence of those players. So that's why I enjoy them, because I live vicariously through them. So I just feel like they, you know what I'm saying? Uh I feel like she like in my mind she represented. Leo, she met Jalen. You're right. That's what I'm saying. So, Leo, you watch our games and give your reaction, or you do film study on the games like the all 22 and analyze it? I actually do a bit of both. I actually do have it. Matter of fact, I'll show you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll do this on my own, you know what I'm saying? And not actually on film, because I'm not an actual player, so I talk to other folks. But let me show you. Bam. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I have it, and then I come here. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll do. I know our game was just on here. Did I pass it? Here we go. Yep. So for those of you who don't know, like this is the all 22. So this is the film study. Yep. So if you want to, you can, and then bring it back. You can see the motion. This is an incomplete. Yeah. So as you can see, he overthrew him here. Yeah. So yeah. Oops, sorry. Yeah. So Leo, okay, low Eagles. There you go. We're all going through it, my boy. Prayers to you and everyone on this new year. Yeah. Leo. It's not. Oh, my bad. Damn, y'all. My bad. Thank you, Low Eagle. I'm sorry. That's it right there. My bad. Yeah, there you go. So this is the incomplete to forget who this is going to. Oh no, this was the next play. There you go. He got moved off his spot. Yeah. So there you have it. Yeah. So yeah, I do have it all. You know what I'm saying? I just yeah, so I'm sorry about that, y'all. So yes, I do have it, Low Eagle. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, I haven't actually been around to actually do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing that's been rough for me, given the stuff that's been happening to me, just on a professional level, because I'm in, it's not okay, yeah. It's one of those things for me where, and again, y'all, while y'all in here, you know what I'm saying, I got 34 people watching, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like and subscribe button for your boy. Hook me up, please. You know what I'm saying? I need that. You know what I'm saying? It would be real dope if I can get that from y'all. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And just so you know, because I'm so proud of this right now, y'all. This is one of the things your boy had to go through. I got the Buddy Award. This is the People's Champion Award. Y'all can see that. Okay. This is the People's Champion Award. You know what I'm saying, for all my work, and it's called a Buddy. And this was the first award given that night. And so I believe I had the very first Buddy ever given away. So that's another feather in the cap that I didn't know I was going to have. So and I had to prepare for that, and then the stuff that I'm doing business wise and everything just had my attention, and so now I just got to get myself. Thanks, Art. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Mr. Poet. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And so I've had to, like, thank you, Monica. You know what I'm saying? Everybody saying congrats. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. And so now it's like, okay, I've had to, I'm now able to give back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Anthony Perry with the super chat, with the $5 super chat. Emergency update. Jerry Jones is now 66,666,666 years old, bro. Yes, he is. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he is. You know what I'm saying? And when we wake up tomorrow, he's going to be 69,642,822 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out again to Anthony Perry with the the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, bro, for real. You know what I'm saying? You already know, you know what I'm saying? Have you heard that some of the national media want a new NFL playoff shuffle where the seeding will be by best records in the conference? I heard that. They're trying to minimize that. What they're trying to do is they're trying to minimize the dynasty stuff. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, bro. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Dude, let me say this to you, and for those of you who don't know, from a professional standpoint, like what it is that I do, you know, I am somewhat heavy into the cannabis industry, and so I do a lot of advocacy for, veterans, people of color, the whole 9 yards. I've done a whole lot of that stuff, started my own business as well and doing really well. And so, but from an advocacy standpoint, we're able to make it so that there's a thing called a Cannabis Training Academy, which is free to all New Jersey residents. You know what I'm saying? And if you have ever been arrested for cannabis at any point, you get pushed to the front of the line if you want to get a license. You know what I'm saying? And we also now at this point, the state of New Jersey, the state of New Jersey is uh, the largest investor in the New Jersey cannabis industry. As of right now, we're probably at somewhere like around $64 million of grant money having been given out to people who come from communities and demographics that was hardest hit by the war on drugs. So we give out grants like $250,000 to help people get their businesses going, $75,000 grants to keep the lights on and help bridge some of the costs to operate, just getting off the bill, getting off the start, and that's all free. And so we've been able to make these things happen. And now the industry, as it evolves, now we have to get into workforce development and so forth, because it's not just about cannabis here. We also got to start talking about industrial hemp. And so I advocate on behalf of Black and brown people, men, women, veterans, and stuff like that, so that we are Coyote, it's a Schedule 1, but it'll be moving to a Schedule 3 soon, at some point soon. But in the meantime, there's a much larger conversation that we have to have, and I've been doing this for a lot of years. I've in a few magazines and done a lot of stuff. If you ever get a chance, just Google your boy Leo Bridgewater. You'll see what I'm talking about. And so, and this is and what was funny was I was at the award show and I was seeing all my old colleagues, people I hadn't seen in years, and we're all talking, and all I did was talk about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I was telling everybody, because they had like all the award recipients and shit. They had us all in the VIP section and all that stuff. So I'm like sitting there talking to people I ain't seen in a long time. And everyone's asking me, what are you up to? Blah, 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 blah. Because no one really sees me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm running from here to Kansas City to Maryland. I travel a lot. You know what I'm saying? I have to for my job, for not my job, but for my business. And so it's always fun, and I'm never around. I'm hardly ever around. You know what I'm saying? And so, when we have situations like this and I'm seeing people, you know what I'm saying, this is, this is the way, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is the way we all talk. So I was telling everybody about the bird section, and they're all looking at me like, what? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, y'all gotta come check me out on the bird section. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some real I got some real stand-up people that be standing 10 toes on the bird section. We be talking shit, but we be having fun. You know what I'm saying? And so all these people are looking at me now, and I'm showing them like I'm going live and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, and they're looking at me like, you really be on the internet? You really be on YouTube talking? I'm like, yeah, it's just the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So they're all laughing. They're like, do the people on the bird section? Because a few people was like said something to me like the reaction was like, but do they know what you do? And I'm like, it's not one of the things that's front facing for me, because we just talking football and we just talking Eagles fandom. There's people from all different kinds of backgrounds and everything like that. And so, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, up functions here. 49ers are frauds. We said that. You know what I'm saying? You know, Anthony, yes, they are not ready for us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Poet, Bird Section Gang. Yeah, listen, these people, and if y'all knew who some of these people that I be talking to, that I was talking to about y'all, telling them about y'all, if you knew who some of these people were. Leo, that's what's up. Leo, trying to keep up the good work. Like I said on the channel last night to close it out. Yeah, I am, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, Low Eagle. Yeah. But in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? And business wise is what's got me all thrown off. And so now that things are, I ain't even gonna say things are calming down. It's just now things are just, you know, moving in a direction. I just gotta just give me a chance to get my mind right and get back into the cycle of things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking forward to the most. Mm-hmm. That's right, Monica. That is right. That is right. So a lot of hard work for the last year or so is actually going to be coming into fruition. And so I'm super excited about that. Wait a minute. Hold up. I just realized something. Do I have to be at the thing? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Forgive me, y'all. All right. Okay. Just want to make sure I got this stuff. All right. That's what's up. All right. So, who or what should we draft this year? Ooh, good question, Anthony. Good question. Hold on. Function. I watched Shanahan's post-game press conference. He said, "I told the guys to celebrate this season tonight because don't who we're playing next week. He's proud of his team tonight." Wait, what? Okay, that's got to be like a morale thing. Anthony Perry said, "You're already planted the seeds, bro. All you have to do now is water and sunlight. The blessings always come back tenfold." I'm sorry, tenfold because it's in your heart. You feel me? Absolutely, Anthony. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Corner. You know what I'm saying? That's the answer, corner. Yeah. You know what? I say tight end. You know what I'm saying? Hard work pays off, Leo. Keep getting it, my boy. Appreciate you, Mr. Poet. I say we need to draft a tight end. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Oh, Max Clare. Okay. This is who Joel is saying we should do. Tennessee cornerback Colton Hood, Oregon safety Dylan Thieneman, and OSU tight end Max Clare. Okay. Eagles need to draft from Indiana's team. Bunch of dogs on offense and defense. Okay, repeat the same thing with Georgia, except for do it with Indiana. We're gonna need linemen and corner and safety. Definitely. We've played so our O-line collectively has played a lot of games in the last 3 years. So I think we're gonna need a lot of O-linemen. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Perry, I'm not mad at that either. We do need another outside corner and O-line. But at the same time, I wouldn't be mad if it was a hold on. Okay. And you got offensive linemen, defensive linemen, and wide receivers. Okay. Yeah, everybody's saying pretty much the same thing. We're gonna need linemen and corner and safety. Do we bring Reed back? You know what I'm saying? Do we get Reed back? I wouldn't mind if the Eagles draft a speedster for wide receiver 3. Okay. Well, we're gonna let Jahan walk. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let Jahan walk. We're gonna let Tanner go. We're probably gonna trade Tanner. You know what I'm saying? We're probably gonna let who else go? I'm hoping we can re-sign N'Kobe. You know what I'm saying? The problem with N'Kobe is it's just, can he stay healthy? Show me you can stay healthy. If you can show me that you can stay healthy, so maybe we do a different kind of contract. You know what I'm saying? Something that's team friendly, that gets them paid, moderately paid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I would want some assurances or whatever. How long Hal got on his rookie deal? I think he has 1 more year or 2 more years because he was the quarterback for the Washington Commanders the year before they got Jaden Daniels. The year before, 2 years before. So he came out of UNC, Chapel Hill, so he was a first rounder. So we can elect to exercise his 5th year option if we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Coop can be 3, but we got Johnny Wilson back next year. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? What jihad you talking about? Wait a minute, huh? We're gonna let Jahad Campbell walk? Jahad Campbell's only a rookie. You know what I'm saying? We still got what, 3, 4 more years, 5 more years before we gotta answer that question? No, Low Eagle, no, we ain't gotta worry about him for a while, bro. He's just a rookie this year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Coop can be 3, but we got Johnny Wilson. Yeah, we got Johnny Wilson coming back. What, right, Low Eagle? Wait a minute. Jahan. I said Jahan Dotson, not Jihad. Jahan Dotson. Let Jahan walk. Number 2. Campbell staying. Yeah. No, I said Jahan. Yeah, okay, he got it. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, not Jihad, Jahan. Jahan Dotson. You know what I'm saying? We let him walk. Because we let him walk, he's a first round draft pick. You know what I'm saying? We let him walk. That's a nice compensatory pick we get for him. If he signs somewhere else, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Jihad will be wearing the green dot in 3 years. That's a very real possibility. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't know. If N'Kobe's there, no, he won't. No, he won't. You know what I'm saying? N'Kobe Dean is the reason why Jahad Campbell didn't get to see the field that much. That's how good Nakobe Dean is. It let Dean walk though. Too many injuries. Nah. What we doing with Nakobe? We got to sign him to something team friendly. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I know he's been hurt a lot, but he's still a vital piece of the defense. You know what I'm saying? Nakobe Dean, we got to keep Nakobe Dean, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, and probably Nolan Smith together as long as possible and build around them. We got to keep Jalen Phillips. You know what I'm saying? Like Jalen Phillips is a big surprise in terms of just how well he's integrated into the defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can, like, there's some things we could do. You know what I'm saying? So how much do you think the Eagles will pay Davis to resign him? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, we exercised his 5th-year option. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, y'all, he's a first rounder. So prediction: Tanner McKee lights it up tomorrow. Lions beat Bears and Eagles get the Packers at the Link and first game next week. Wait a minute. Tanner lights it up tomorrow. Lions beat the Bears. Jihad a rookie. I want to keep Dean 2-3 more years. Yeah, we ain't got to worry about Jihad no time soon. Hey, Leo in chat. What up, Eagles girl? What's good, mama? Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? But it ruins the defense if he's out. Yeah, I know that, but he's that's why I said we got to figure out a way to get around it. Nakobe be out there playing with that King Kong armor on low. You know what I'm saying? But it ruins the defense if he's out. Yeah, it's just we gotta figure out a way to, hey, Nakobe, that's on Nakobe, dog. You gotta stay healthy, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta figure out a way. Just give us something that I'll do a team friendly deal. You know what I'm saying? As long as it don't cost me a whole lot. Cause like to your point, Low Eagle, I ain't mad. Yeah, I mean, hold on. Yeah, Dean 2-3 more years, yeah. Up, there we go. Light his ass up, y'all. 49er fan. Shout out to 49er fan is in the building. One of y'all showed up. Okay. Mad respect, y'all. Look who's here. Y'all. Look who's here. Get ready, Leo. The Niners are coming. You better get ready. Shit. Hey, 49er fan. If this is what it was like for you against Seattle, huh? You sure you want to ride that train? Are you sure you want to ride that train? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Eagles girl say, how you feel about the Seahawks being the number 1 seed? I don't feel anything. I don't care who we got to play, and I don't care where the game at. We gonna fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? Dave Eagles champ, what's good? Happy New Year, bro. Lot 49ers, so I know, right? Eagles girl, come on, the Niners only scored 3 points. This is the wrong night to be flexing. Niners taught Anthony. Anthony, get him. You know what I'm saying? Better hope your offense can score. Huh? Better hope our offense can score against who? Who? He done crying, so he came out now. I know, Low Eagle. I know. I fan. I know CPR homie for the rest of the night. Hush. Didn't have Big Trent. We haven't had Lane. 49er fan, remember the last time? What happens to Purdy last time he can't feel it? Yes. Hey, Leo, I just want to stop in and show my support. I'm feeling sick. I think it's the flu. Oh, no. Shout out to Logan Motorsports, man. I hope you feel, brother, dog. Hope you feel better. Hold you up in prayer, okay? You know what I'm saying? Kick this fool out. You know what I'm saying? You mean like yours didn't? You know what I'm saying? Wrong house, homie. You know what I'm saying? Woo! So Trent is why y'all score 3 points. Yeah, Anthony, like we ain't have Big Trent 49. Come on now. Come on, dog. Thank you, Fly Eagles. I got you, Logan. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. 49er fan. Come on now. Come on now. Like, come on. Don't insult our intelligence. You know what I'm saying? At least pretend like we smart. You know what I'm saying? You can at least pretend like we know something. You got like we don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Did you see the video Mark put titled Jalen Hurts sucks? No. You want to know something? I've been so busy. It's funny. No, I have not seen it. I haven't seen anything. That's how off I am, y'all. And you know what? I haven't been on Mark's channel in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go check. I gotta tap in and see what's going on. But nah, I don't even know if I'm like, like, hey, y'all, like, think about it, y'all, what we got going on over here at the bird section, right? If you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows I'm already on the hook on Mark's channel because I said at the beginning, before the Super Bowl last year, I said that we were going to repeat. We were going to win the game. I said we were going to win the Super Bowl and we were going to repeat. We won the Super Bowl. Now we're trying to get to the second part, the repeat. And then I said, then we threaten the three-peat. That's what I said on his channel. So the last hit they put on Purdy, they had him looking like Mr. Fantastic. I saw that shit, Low Eagle. So right now, you know what I'm saying? Once if we win the Super Bowl, I'm off the hook at that point. You know what I'm saying? I'm off the hook as far as like Mark's channel. Like all of my shit talking obligations will have been fulfilled because other than threaten to three-peat means we make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So we make the playoffs next year. Then if we win the Super Bowl and make the playoffs next year, then I will have been 100% right. Hey, hit. Who would you like to see on the Eagles playoff roster? Billy Covington. Well, I want to see, everybody back. I think Purdy better make sure his arm is ready fucking around with the Eagles. And fucking around and find out. I think there might be a opportunity where we might still end up with Slay. It just depends on what Buffalo gonna do. They're gonna they're gonna sit on his rights throughout the playoffs, just so he can't come. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Stay tuned for that. There's a wheeling and dealing that might still go on where we could fuck around and end up with Big Play Slay right at the playoffs. Ain't that some shit? Wouldn't that be a thing? Look, let me ask you this. If we win the Super Bowl, what coach changes can you see, hires or fires or promotions? None. I can see somebody coming to try to pillage Christian Parker, you know what I'm saying, because of the way our secondary looks. Vic's not going to go anywhere, you know what I'm saying? The eventuality will be that Christian Parker is probably going to end up getting picked up as a defensive coordinator or something, same thing with Clint Hurtt, you know what I'm saying? So those would probably be the two departures I could see happening. You know what I'm saying? Unless Clint takes over something else, and but I could see Christian Parker getting offered a DC job somewhere, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Especially like with Brian Flores, because if Brian Flores it becomes a head coach somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I can see him, pillaging, bringing some of the guys from our team, to come work for him as DCs. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking at. If Detroit wins tomorrow and we win it, it'll be a great day. Yes, sir, Dave. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? Puff, puff, pass. Anthony, yes. This is some Zushi right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 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 You know what I'm saying? So, again, it's just one of those, this is the last couple nights before we have vacation and kids got to go back to school. You know what I'm saying? So, damn. I can say the Hawks got a good defense, but the Niners put no pressure on Sam Darnold. He had all night. That is true. That's true. You know what I'm saying? He was good and comfortable where he was at. You know what I'm saying? He was good and comfortable. Okay. So there you have it. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. That's what's up, y'all. Please continue to keep hitting that like and subscribe button. Wasn't Kevin Patullo talking about going somewhere else as a coach or something? Not that I'm aware of. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants Kevin Patullo for a coach except for us. Nobody wants. Think about this, y'all. Okay, think about this, because this is what makes us. This is one of the things that makes us dangerous in terms of going into the playoffs. Because again, I've maintained the idea that like God forbid these motherfuckers get their shit together. If they get their shit together, they're unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? They're just unstoppable. When you have the offense clicking on all cylinders and you got the defense clicking on all cylinders, and last Sunday was clearly a demonstration of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got on Sunday, and this was inclement weather in Buffalo with a number one seed at stake for Buffalo in terms of seeding and everything. And the Philadelphia Eagles went up there, held them to that many points, that many yards. The leading rusher, okay, in the league, James Cook, held them all to season lows. And with the offense turned off. They turned the offense off at halftime. Literally hit the off button. And them motherfuckers, and the defense was so staunch. Josh, the reigning league MVP, didn't even score until the fourth quarter. 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. If we win with backup Sundays, Eagles' confidence is through the roof. Opening round of the playoff, nobody is safe. Function. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been trying to tell people. Are you sure you really want to write? I've maintained all year. Everybody knows. Get what you can before these motherfuckers figure their shit out. Because if they figure their shit out, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? That's what like you got a glimpse. You got a full half. Now ask yourself this: if you're an opposing team and you pull up the tape on the Philadelphia Eagles this year, what you gonna look with like what do you think they're gonna see? The only reason the Hawks didn't get more points is because that kicker they got choked and the Hawks went on fourth down in the red zone. Take the points. Listen. You know what I'm saying? We get to enjoy a particular type of confidence that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of other fan bases don't. You know what I'm saying? And that is knowing we have a capable team when we're playing on with all our shit right. You know what I'm saying? Purdy is 19 for 27 with 127 yards, 1 pick, 3 sacks, and we scared of him. That's who's supposed to beat us. No, 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 no. Low Eagle, you better stop. Me and Eagles Drew was just talking about this. Okay, I need you to stop with that, Low Eagle. Okay, because what you're doing is, and this is what I did. I was responding to what the talking pundits have been saying because we were told all week. We were told all week that the Bills' offensive line moves people against their wills. We were told Josh Allen, this was going to be in his yard during the weather and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what they told us. We kept saying, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you like. I get where you at, Low Eagle, but I need you to stop that because the reason why I need you to stop with that and talking like that is because it it as right as you may be, as right, no, not maybe, as right as you are, it comes across as being very, very pompous and bloviating. That's how we come across. You know what I'm saying? I heard it. You know what I'm saying? And you starting to talk like that now, Low Eagle. You got it. You got that. Even though, and here's the thing, the sad part about it is just that the sad part about it is that you're not lying. You're not lying. So I don't want you to think like I'm accusing you of something. You're 1,000% right. It's just realize how it comes across to other people listening to us talk. That's why there's a difference between what we say when we're around other people, when we got company, and then there's what we say when we just around each other. You know what I'm saying? And you be giving them a glimpse of that, and that should be shaking their souls, especially ones who are rated E for eliminated. This team different, especially as underdogs. How are the Birds underdogs as defending champs? The self-made buy is going to make the Birds even hungrier. I agree with you on that one. I was just coming at the 49er fan that just came in here. Yeah, Low Eagle, listen. He That's not for you. That's not for you. He's beneath you. No. He can't help it. Not bang bang nine again. What is he supposed to say? You know what I'm saying? Because we just watched them get their asses whooped in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying, Low Eagle? We just seen it. He just seen it. That's what happened. Same thing that happened to Josh and them is what happened to them. Because all week they've been telling San Fran. I mean, they've been telling Seattle fans and all that shit. They was talking shit, right? Heard all that shit from the beginning of the game and everything like that. The shit. Okay. We came across as arrogant. We come across as arrogant, or is it just the truth? It's both, Anthony. It's both. It's both. That's the problem. It's both. No more Jalen Hurts is efficient talk. No Jalen Hurts potent. When I see these pedestrian stats from other QBs and they get L's, no more Jalen disrespect. Function, listen. You have to understand something. If you say anything to the counter, you have to understand when Jalen Hurts wins the Super Bowl, if he wins it again, right? Do you realize how last year winning the Super Bowl made a lot of people grossly? I'm sorry, no. The first time he made the Super Bowl, the one that he lost, that made him making it to the Super Bowl then made a lot of people wrong about him when he got drafted. Okay, then we had the collapse, and then he made it back to the Super Bowl again and won. and became Super Bowl MVP. That made a lot of people who spoke ill of him when he got, even more grossly wrong. He goes back to the Super Bowl again this year now and wins again. That's the problem. He'd be the one person that a lot of people were grossly wrong about. He would actually have to make you it's forcing you to rethink how you evaluate the QB position. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he would also be the one who would have been looked at as the cog that started the D word dynasty. Because we're in the beginnings of the golden era of the Philadelphia Eagles right now. You know what I'm saying? This team, this organization, as it's currently constructed, has seen a lot of success in a very short period of time. We're behind the Kansas City Chiefs. We've played as many games as anybody as they have. We're the next ones. We've been playing almost as much football as they have. If you think about it, forget the year, even including the year of the collapse, because even the year of the collapse, we still went to the playoffs. We lost in the first round, you know what I'm saying? But we were still a playoff team. He hasn't missed the playoffs since he's been a starter. Remember, he came in when his rookie year, he came in because Carson hurt his back, and that was it. We never saw Carson again. Think about it. His first year, we got to the playoffs. Second year to the playoffs. Third year, the first year we got bounced from the playoffs from Tom Brady when they won the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's there's a lot to that. I didn't see Jerry Rice tonight. Where's his old ass at with them old ass rings at right now? That's why they didn't have him out there. That's exactly why they didn't have his ass out there. You know what I'm saying? They're about sick of that shit because they're starting to sound like Cowboy fans. Eagle fans, we are unapologetically, we don't give a rat's ass. That's why they say no one likes us and we don't care. We genuinely don't. We give the Cowboys hell about their old ass rings, but the Niners rings are even older than theirs. But we don't fuck with them like that. Yeah, because they don't talk that kind of shit to us very often. We don't get to do that. We have to see the Cowboys every year, twice a year. We see the 49ers once in a blue moon. You know what I'm saying? The Niners rings are gold, are old gold like their helmets. Ain't no platinum in them. You ain't never lied though. You ain't never lied though. Oh shit. He's 1,000% correct. Okay. Oh man, yeah, it's true. I say late 1900s. I say they're thinking it's late 1900s, and I say they're not a modern era winner. You know what I'm saying? I don't give them hell as much as I do the Cowboys, only because we've seen them in the Super Bowl. They may have lost the Super Bowl, but at least they made it to the Super Bowl in the last 30 years. Remember with Colin Kaepernick and them down in New Orleans and shit like that. So it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cowboy shit is more like, man, y'all ain't even been out of the first round of the playoffs in 30 years. At least the 49ers made it to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I be thinking, you know what I'm saying, Anthony. So I don't know. Hey y'all, please, as a reminder, do hook your boy up and hit the like button, just the thumbs up. It's just a real quick second. It don't take long just to hit that thumbs up because I need to fuck with the algorithm a bit. And then some of y'all, when you get a chance and you go through the old videos and everything like that, hit the hype button. I finally figured out what that shit does. So it's like a shot of nitrous for the algorithm. That's what it does. It boosts it boosts the points that people get you gets the views and shit. So it gets you get thrown out there. That's how I'm starting to figure out how we grow the page and everything like that and everything, stuff like that. So, and that's why I be doing shit like, when we do the homeless feed and everything like that, I'll be wanting y'all to see what happens. Again, become a channel member too. If you haven't done so yet, become a channel member. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Perry is the one who coined the fact that the cost of a membership on the bird section is the same as the price of a Lucy. So I like to say you get a carton's worth of fun for the price of a Lucy. You know what I'm saying? Low Eagle said, I keep hearing about the hype button, but can't find it. All right, so look, this is what you got to do. If you on your like when you go to one of my old videos, right? And then look in the comment section, right? Like you're gonna comment. If you see the 3 dots, scroll to the left. Scroll in the comment. Don't put a comment, just like tap the comment and scroll to the left. And you'll see the hype button. That's how you find it. You got to go to older video, like a live, like I did one yesterday. Go to the one I did yesterday. All right, and then look. Matter of fact, let me make sure I gotta make sure I know what the hell I'm talking about. The hell, I'm telling y'all what to do, and I gotta make sure I'm right. All right, yeah. So 1 day ago, and then yes. So if you go to the one I did yesterday, right? Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying. So if you go to the one I did yesterday, you can look in the comment section, right? The members call-in show, right? So go to the members call-in show, right? Look in the comment section, and then you can see you'll be able to see comment, and then you'll see the hype button. You know what I'm saying? If you start so that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Go to and listen. Hook me up. Go to the other videos and shit like that, so I can get them. Again, that shit for the algorithm and everything like that. I'm telling y'all, I'm figuring this shit out. All right, I'm figuring this out. Yeah, Low Eagle. So that's the way. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You go to the comment section or something that like this live one that I'm doing now. You can't do that here. But one that's already recorded, like the one I did yesterday, you know what I'm saying? You're on there too, as a matter of fact. So go back, look at where you can make a comment and just scroll to the left. And that's where the hype button is. And you can hype it up. You know what I'm saying? So get you points and all that shit. So yeah, hook me up. Hook me up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Appreciate you doing that for me too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Low Eagles with getting me the hype buttons. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all doing that for me. I really think that, tomorrow, listen, y'all, this is what I hope for tomorrow overall. Like everyone's saying, I hope Tanner McKee looks efficient with I want him to look poised. I want him to look like he has great command of the offense. You know what I'm saying? I think that they might let Smitty play. You know what I'm saying? I think Smitty going to play because he's like a few yards shy. Let me double check this too. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to Low Eagle who got me already looking at this. But I think let me make sure who's stats. Here we go. Receiving. All right, so AJ's already at 1,000 yards. Devontae needs 44 yards. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna let him get his 44 yards. You know what I'm saying? He gets 44 yards, he'll be over 1,000. Then they shut him down. You know what I'm saying? Sixers on heater now too. Good omen. Yep. Asante Samuel just tweeted, Cam wasn't a game changer. He was just a guy who ran the ball. He said it because Cam is quoted saying, if asked which QB would he want to win one game, he'd take Hurts. Yeah. See, I love Marcus Spears, Swagoo, right? Swagoo said, matter of fact, what am I doing, y'all? I could easy hold on. Hold on. Because they asked. Hold on. I'm going to find it for y'all. All right, y'all. Here we go. Okay. There we go.
I'm going Jalen Hurts, and it has nothing to do with who's playing the best right now. That's Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford, arguably playing the best of any quarterback in the NFL right now. But Jalen Hurts is not going to cost his team. And that is sometimes to his detriment because we don't have the conversation about him being one of the better quarterbacks because there are not the gaudy statistics. It's not the numbers that a lot of these guys put up. But ball security, taking care of the football, understanding what's needed to win games in particular situations. Jalen Hurts has done a phenomenal job of that. And to your point, Mad Dog, in the Super Bowls, he needed to throw for those amount of yards. The Kansas City Chiefs last year made it a point that they were not going to let Saquon Barkley dominate that game offensively, and Jalen Hurts stepped up in that moment. Years ago when we saw him in the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts stepped up in that moment and went toe-to-toe. Obviously had the fumble against Kansas City in that one, which he admitted that that was probably a big reason why they couldn't win that game and sustain enough. But I don't think this question is about who the better quarterback is. Well, at least that's now how I looked at it because Matthew Stafford is clearly playing better than most, like I said, most everybody. But Jalen Hurts in those moments, if he needs to go 9 for 10 for 140 yards and rush a couple times to convert some third downs, he consistently does that at a level. And yes, I am worried about the offense. But when it comes to trust, I think Jalen Hurts' ball security, plays that need to be made in critical situations, and not turning it over. And I may have not said this coming off an Atlanta game where I see 3 interceptions for Matthew Stafford, coming off the Carolina game where you see the 3 interceptions for Matthew Stafford. Turnovers bother me. And Jalen Hurts seems to have ball security first in mind when he's in the playoffs, which I think does a lot for them winning as opposed to trying to go out and be a gaudy statistic garner.
It's a good point. It's a good point. But the Eagles have had multiple quarters this.
Okay, so there you have it. You know what I'm saying? And Asante put Cam in his place. How the hate feel now? Is that where it's all coming from lately with Cam? Because Cam is it's been obvious for a very long time that Cam is jealous of Jalen Hurts. Like Jalen Hurts, I've seen more dudes come out and be jealous of Jalen Hurts and cannot explain it and won't admit to it than I've seen ever before. Dominique Foxworth, whatever my man's name, you know what I'm saying? Because he was mad because some chick, I think his wife or somebody in his house, like he's close to, he was trying to get with. I don't know what the circumstances were, but homegirl has a thing for Jalen Hurts, and that pissed him off. What do you say? Pretty person complex or some shit like that? I don't know. But you could definitely tell Cam got an issue with Hurts. Cam just trying to save face. Now he looked stupid. Everyone is calling him out. Yeah, like it's like, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like Cam Hurts had one bad game as far as turnovers versus charges. Yeah. Cam Newton was mad after that interview. I bet. That's it, Anthony Perry. Yeah, it's pretty privileged. That's what he said. Yeah. That's what he said. And it's like, what? You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all. Listen. This dude, and I'm talking about Jalen Hurts, okay? Think about, like, it's not like this man be out there in front of the cameras talking. He barely says anything. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that the fact that he's careful about his words and the things that he's saying, sometimes that shit don't even make no fucking sense at the time. You know what I'm saying? But like he doesn't say controversial shit. You know what I'm saying? And he just barely talks. And that bothers these people. It bothers them. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, he does not give a fuck. The only thing he cares about is did we win. He just wants to win. Now, I'm sitting there and I'm looking at, you know who I'm listening to? I'm listening to Wink Martindale. When Wink said, I ain't never had an opposing quarterback call me up and say, can you scout me real quick? What? You know what I'm saying? Then I'm thinking about when I'm listening to what Peyton Manning said. I love Jalen Hurts. He calls me, and when he calls me, he has specific questions about specific plays and everything like that. He's always calling me. I love it. He's taking the cerebral part of the game. That's what he said. That's what Peyton Manning said. Peyton Manning said Jalen Hurts is taking a real interest in the cerebral part of the game. He calls me all the time. That's Peyton Manning. Okay? Peyton Manning said that. Jalen didn't broadcast that shit. Someone else said that shit about him. You know what I'm saying? Someone else, we would have never known about the fucking lock screen picture if someone who was sitting behind him hadn't looked over his shoulder and took a picture of his phone sitting on a desk. We'd have never known that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about like this, the way the information, the way we found out about Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like the man don't say shit. He don't say nothing. He just go about his business. Y'all saw the look on his face when he walked by. Just the Lord works in mysterious ways, because just so happens he's walking by the TV as all the analysts has their pick for the Super Bowl. And it all said Kansas City, Kansas City, Kansas City. And you saw the look on his face. He glanced up and said, oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? Like you just, like we, and then he went out there and fucking did it. And didn't say shit. Somebody ran up on him right before he's about to run out onto the field and say, you just been named Super Bowl MVP. He said, man, I'm Super Bowl champ. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to and then they had the motherfucking ring ceremony. They had the motherfucking ring ceremony. Okay? And there's not one picture of him with the fucking ring. Not one picture of him wearing his ring. I don't even think he took it out of the box. And then we find out, you know what I'm saying, he got Jordan whispering in his ear. And then we find out Jordan coming to the game. That's our quarterback. You understand what I'm saying? Like, do y'all recognize like what is being poured into this dude? You understand what I'm saying? Yo, Jalen Hurts is gonna fuck around one day and be a goddamn coach. Watch. 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 You know what I'm saying? The ladies like Hurt, but why this dude jealous of this shit? That's some elementary school shit. Absolutely. Hurts got haters just waiting for him to slip up. Yep. Jalen Hurts will go down in history like Kobe Bean Bryant. I think so too. And what up, Arthur Matt? What, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Why these grown men don't like him? Because he's not brassy. He don't have to talk a lot. They do. Hurts is all about business, winning. Exactly, Monica. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jordan don't just pop up for anyone to do this. That's what I'm saying, Anthony. That's exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Do you realize, like, this dude just don't, like, yo, I just said, I just said Jordan came to that game. Jordan came to Philly. He don't just pop up for anybody. And then my man had a nerve to do like this and shit when he ran in for the, what? Please. What up, Eagles Drew? You know what I'm saying? Eagles Drew is in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Eagles girl said, I was at that game. Oh, you was there when Jordan was there? All right, see? You know what I'm saying? See? Go Birds. Yeah. See what I'm saying? That's who our quarterback got whispering in his ear and all that shit. Like, come on, y'all, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? This who he got? This who he fought with? Oh, okay. Shit. That's how that, like, to me, that's how I viewed it. Okay, to me, that's what it was to me. You know what I'm saying? Eagles Drew said facts. Jordan just don't rock with anyone. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Jordan, like, I got the little bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got another little new, if that's how, I hope that's how he see him. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You know what? Just go ahead. You know, like, yeah, everybody saying what up, Drew. You know what I'm saying? You know, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's who our quarterback fought with, y'all. That's who our quarterback fought with. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Ain't that some shit? You know what I'm saying? Ain't that some shit? And the fact of the matter is that, you know, like, I think what we need to do, I really do think that we're probably going to have to start drafting a bunch of O linemen. Because we got some guys, high quality guys, that just played a lot of football over the last few years. You know what I'm saying? They've been playing a lot of football. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. You know, Drew said game, recognized game. Yeah. And the fact that I hope Jordan is mentoring him. You know what I'm saying? When you want your kid to be mentored by Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Is there anybody who better for Jalen Hurts to choose as a mentor than Michael Jordan? Help him navigate this shit here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the reason why he is right now with the media is because that's what Jordan told him to do. The thing about Hurts, he puts out tape of his play, not anything else. So they have nothing to go off of. That's why they be mad. Yeah, listen, Low Eagle. I said this yesterday. You know what I'm saying? What like, if you pull up tape on this year's Philadelphia Eagles team, what are you looking at? It's some shitty ass tape. It's some shitty ass film. I know that. We all know that. We've been screaming about it all year. But it's not, but guess what? When we played the Denver Broncos, we ain't that. When we played the New York Giants, we ain't that team either. We ain't none of, like, you're not beating us twice in 1 year. You know what I'm saying? You're not beating Chicago. When we lost the team, we shouldn't even lost that game either. There's a lot of games we lost we shouldn't have lost. We beat ourselves. It was us. We're our worst enemy. Our biggest competition is us. Jordan's brand opened its first store in Philly, and guess who he had there to rep his brand? Of course. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to go there. I'm gonna have to go to the Jordan store. Eagles, so that's right. We are the team to beat. Yup. I gotta say something because it's been on my head. Nah, Vinny, you don't know Drew. He put in mad time in this shit for the birds. He's a gift for us. Don't be talking. Don't be talking nut shit. Respect the OG. Who? Wait. Vinny here? Where's Vinny at? Okay. Oh, you're just talking to Vinny. He's not actually here. Hey, Monica Chant. Anthony Perry. Okay, I think I know what you're saying. Anthony, look, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he's saying from that's from last night. Got you. Anthony, Anthony. Yeah, Anthony. Look, you know what I'm saying? You don't me and Drew talk about this all the time, right? You know what I'm saying? And like I'm of the opinion, Anthony, the bird section, you can express yourself, of course, be respectful on how you do it and everything like that. But let me tell you something about Drew and me. You know what I'm saying? We analyze. Okay, we analyze. Drew can go from 0 to 60 just like Vinny be doing. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Drew doesn't respond matching the same energy that Vinny has, it's actually a testament to how far he's come. You know what I'm saying? He's outgrown Vinny. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Vinny hasn't grown. And when Vinny talks the way that he talks and says the things that he says, you know what I'm saying? It's great for us. And the reason why it's great for us is because it shows just how little and how unintelligent that fan base really is. So you gotta let them do it. It's not true. You already know. You know what I'm saying? You already know. And Drew knows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. There you go. Perfect. Anthony, don't trip. Hurt people. Yes. Yes. That's what he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's growth. Yeah, when you are a champion, like I talked to you about this last year, right, Drew? I said you sound like you got PTSD. Get off it. You're not that no more. We're not that. Anthony Perry, we're not that either. You know what I'm saying? Like when Vinny and them come at you, and Marcus Blackman and all them, like them all them Cowboy fans and everything like that. First and foremost, remember, you got to understand whenever they're addressing you, they are screaming at the top of their lungs, and the reason why is because they are rated E for eliminated, and when you are rated E, you basically can't be heard. Remember, this is the bird section, Anthony. So, you know what I'm saying? I understand the signs, but I just wanted to put that out there. Feel me? I do. You know what I'm saying? I do. Anthony, it's all good when hold up that Lombardi. I'm coming with a different energy. Yup. Listen, Anthony, check this out, right? Let me give you a little secret, right? All right. Let me give you a little secret. When a Cowboy fan says anything of vitriol or anything like that, right? Anything bad, in actuality, it's the opposite of what they really think. They just can't say it. Whatever intensity they say it with, it's the opposite. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the way they do it. That's the way it works for them. They hate you because they like you so much. They want to be you so much. Yeah. You don't take people talking shit. And that's why on the bird section, say what you want, but don't be surprised when someone says something back. We always say something back. And on top of that, you already know, Anthony, when your team winning, you got the stage. So it's even harder for Vinny and them to talk. It's very difficult. You know what I'm saying? Trust me when I tell you. They come here, they say they shit, and then they go back to Mark's page or Game Time's page or Lloyd's page. They come from Lloyd's page too all the time too. Just to troll, to say things. You know what I'm saying? That's why Marcus Blackman just be throwing shit at the wall, trying to see what stick to get you upset. And they don't be making they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like at a certain point on the bird section, it doesn't matter who team you on. At a certain point, we're gone beyond the trolling and the banter, and we're actually talking football. And we're then we're talking different scenarios and why we think these things when we're talking about degree of pedigree of player and all that stuff. That's what actually gets done. It's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Perry said, heavy is the crown, but we are going to swing the axe. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here's what else here's the other thing too. You know why why heavy is the head that wears the crown? You know why it's like that? Because we asked for it. So we don't get to complain. We don't get to complain. You know what I'm saying? We asked for this. We said we wanted to be champions. We said we wanted all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? So now that we said it, now we getting it. So we can't complain. You know what I'm saying? And we haven't. You know what I'm saying? And we have not. But we don't get to complain. You know what I'm saying? The only people who really get to truly hear how we really think is us. That's why I said there's what we say when we're around, when we have company, and then there's what we say when we're around each other. You know what I'm saying? And Cash, your boy said Cowboy fans are mad at us, and we know why. Exactly. The fact that we know why they are the way that they are pisses them off even more. The thing is that the one thing that's the problem that they also have is that pride is kicking their ass too. They can't say yes. They can barely acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? And they think that they think that we don't want them to ever be happy. No, it's just we're not, even when we're not talking about you. When Eagle fans say you should do this, you should do that, we're not fucking with you at that point. We're really telling you what you should do. You know what I'm saying? You just don't be listening because you think everything's cynical. We're not always cynical, but we can be. You know what I'm saying? There comes a point where we do talk, where we can have the conversation. You know what I'm saying? One of the reasons why it's so hard to play in Philadelphia is because we know when we're terrible. Shit, we let them know too. Every Eagles player will tell you that the fans will let them know when they're not doing good. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that makes it hard for us to. That's one of the things that makes it hard to play in Philly, because the fans are so passionate. You know what I'm saying? And they will cuss your ass out. And I told this to Dan in 1995. I told him, one thing you have to always remember is that in Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying, it's not that people don't have money. That's not the thing. People in Philadelphia got money. The problem is getting them to spend their money. You know what I'm saying? People in Philly don't like to spend their money. So when they do, they better get their fucking money's worth. And if they don't get their money's worth, you're going to know about it. You will find out. That's just the way people in Philly are. You know what I'm saying? It's like high level chess. Got to think how your opponent is built and study his moves before he moves a pawn. Yeah. You really should just not, so that you're not surprised in how they move. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But that's just, look, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you are in a dynasty era, my dude. I'm using the D word. Yeah, we're in the dynasty era. It'll be official when we win the Super Bowl this year, and we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. We're going to win. You know what I'm saying? Especially if these motherfuckers really got their shit together, like, oh, ho, 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 ho. You know what I'm saying? After this game, they got what? 3 more? It's 3 more games, right? 1, 2, 3, and then Super Bowl. So yeah, 4 more games. I'll be down. No, wait a minute. Yeah, we should have won in 23 more games. Yeah, we should have won in 2023 too. Yeah, listen. The year of the collapse, that was a coaching thing. You know what I'm saying? That was a coaching thing. You know, and that's okay because we got the right kind of coaches in there too. You know, but I think that I think we're going to be competing for a Super Bowl at least every other year, every 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, so I was right. Okay. Tonight's game was 13-3, and no one is saying anything about Brock or Donald. But we win 13-12, and there's a problem with the media driving false narrative. It's crazy. Yo, Drew ain't never lie. We will win the championship game, Joseph Cox. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, look. You know what I'm saying? This again, with the way this defense is trending, they're trending in the direction in which they were around this time last year. You know what I'm saying? They ended the year as the number one defense. You know what I'm saying? We're trending in the direction of being a top 10 defense now. You know what I'm saying? And if these motherfuckers and mind you, we're just going to get stronger too. Everybody is just coming. We got a lot of people that's coming off of injury. You know what I'm saying? We got people coming back. You know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully these last 2 weeks, give N'Kobe a chance to get that hamstring right. You know what I'm saying? It's nice having a luxury of being able to do that and still have our complement, our complement of weaponry. You know what I'm saying? Do you realize how many guys we like defensively? There's a lot of guys who can get some reps. I want to see Matt McWilliams out there. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would have figured out a way to activate Willie Lampkin. I want to see that motherfucker play. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. You know, there's a lot of people I want to see play, honestly. It's always a hypocrisy angle when it comes to us. Yeah. And yo, next year, Johnny Wilson? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have Devontae, AJ, and Johnny Wilson. And Darius Cooper. You realize like fucking shit. I'm a big fan of Eagles season after Eagles kick Washington Commanders, but I got you, little G Griffin. Hey Niner fans, Eagle defense is harder hitting than Seattle's. You exposed by Bears and Seahawks. Yep. We won the Super Bowl again. People going to say you have to or can't do it again, or we still have more rings. Shit. I saw both Niners and Hawks beat each other up tonight. Lions and Bears will do the same tomorrow. We sit back and rest our starters. Think about the design of that. Anthony Perry, I'm so with you on that. Instead of clowning our offense, they better be thankful if our offense wake up. No team stand a chance, and that's real. Cash, your boy, that's what I've been telling everybody. That's why I'm saying, I explained to people last night, Cash, yo, that dramatic of a drop off in production from the first half to the second half. You know what I'm saying? It's two things. You know what I'm saying? There was a major injury, so then it would be catastrophic. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't have that. We didn't have a catastrophic injury. You know what I'm saying? Then it's the only other thing is number two. It had to be, you know what I'm saying, intentional. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sean Mills with the $5 super chat. Peace, God. Happy New Year. Appreciate you, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for that, man. For real. Once our belief and click is over for everybody. Up. Yeah, Sean, I really, really appreciate you with the super chats, man. And listen, y'all, and I want all y'all to know. Thank you so much with the super chats and the memberships and all that stuff. It's a big deal for me. Y'all already see what I do, like for what you call it, for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That's in the name of my mom and everything, with feeding the homeless and everything like that. So, and I wanted y'all to see like what happens, like what we do, you know. So and I so appreciate y'all for that, for real. You know what I'm saying? And again, please hook your boy up, hit that like and subscribe button. If you think about it, consider becoming a channel member. You know what I'm saying? It's the price of a channel membership is only $2, same price as a Lucy, but you get a carton's worth of fun. You know what I'm saying? So I promise you, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see, we like the clumps up in here. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But I appreciate y'all. Yeah, once our offense clicks, it's over for everybody. Yup. Get this man some thank you, thank you, thank you, Izai. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? This is the other Leo. We getting healthy going into the playoffs, but we have to stay healthy all the way to the end. Yeah, listen. It's just that you have to take into account. So let's do the math here. Okay, let's do the math here. In the last 4 years, okay, let's look at the last 4 years. So that would encompass the first time we went to the Super Bowl, the second time we went to the collapse. Then last year, so let's look at the last 3 years. All right. The last 3 years, there's fucking shit. There's the last 3 years could be there's 2 Super Bowls in there. Shit. So 2024, we went to hold on. Only a Lucy, but it's a whole pack of product. I like that. Shout out again to Sean Mills with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you on that, man. For real, for real. We've in the last 3 years, you know what I'm saying? There's 2 Super Bowls in there. So that's 20 games right there. You know what I'm saying? That's 20 games. Plus the year of the collapse, so that's 58 games. And then you got this year. So yeah, damn. 58 games in 3 years. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Hurts actually held on to the playoffs this year. That is true too. Yeah. We play over like 60 games. I get what you're saying. Yeah. So we need, thank you, Drew. So if you think about it, we need to get we have to get some new offensive linemen in here. You know what I'm saying? That's where, to me, this is where the breakdown is. It's on that's why the O-line is hurting as much. You know what I'm saying? These guys have, like, most of the guys on our O-line been here for 3 years. They played 60 fucking games, damn near 60 games in 3 years. Shit. And then, not to mention this being year 4, you know what I'm saying? So that's like, if they, let's say they we make the Super Bowl, that's another 20. So that's 80 games. Fucking shit. Shit. Fucking shit. Am I doing my math right? Hold on. I'm not sure. All right, so let's go back to 2020. Let's go back to 2022. Okay. We made it all the way. All right, yeah. So we made it to, so that's 20 right there. All right. So in 2022, we played 20 games there. And all right. So in 2023, we got bounced in the wild card game. So that's 18 games right there. All right. So that's 38. Right. Then last year we went to the Super Bowl. So that's 58. Right? That's 58 games, right? Then at this point, as of right now, you know what I'm saying, we're at 58 plus 18 is 17. Yeah, so 58 plus 17 is 60 is 73 games. Fucking shit, y'all. Hers and never missing death. That's why you have to have death. Yeah, Low Eagles, that's what I'm saying. Damn, that's almost an NBA schedule. Yeah. Facts, Leo. That's not a lot of wear and tear. Yeah. Yeah. Damn near cast. It's 82. Yeah. And the last 3 full NFL seasons with no break. Like, you know what I'm saying? A couple of those years, they just, you know what I'm saying, good night, Leo. Working the Falcons game tomorrow. Eagles for the win. Go Birds. All right, Eagles, girl, get some rest. Mama, be careful, okay? Be safe. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you after the game. Don't forget 2020 also, Low Eagles. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot in a very short period of time. And how many of them guys on that O-line was here for all that? You know what I'm saying? Most of those guys on the O-line, a lot of those guys on the O-line were here for most of that. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't, and mind you, it's only because, and the fact of the matter is that these guys have not, they didn't, it's not just that they played a lot of games, but they played a lot of games without recovery. They didn't get proper recovery like everyone else did. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all actually start like officially. Everybody goes on they start their vacation tomorrow. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? They like everybody's mostly going to be moved out of their lockers. We still playing. You know what I'm saying? We still playing. Okay. Yeah. Think about it. Jason Kelsey tapped out. That's a lot on the body. Exactly. 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 We got to get a whole new offensive line up in here now. You know what I'm saying? Because these dudes is wore out. This is an unusual amount of wear and tear for a team over a period of time. That's what we're seeing. You You know what I'm saying? We ask these dudes to play at a high level for an extended period of time, and they don't get a chance to rest in between. You know what I'm saying? These dudes was done February 9th. February 9th, that's when they was done. And then had to ramp back up again in March. They got to ramp back up. They got to start getting in shape and everything like that for March, for OTAs. OTAs start in March. These dudes was just playing in February. Everybody else is done in December or January. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done. You know what I'm saying? So you'll have January, you'll have the rest of this month, you'll have all of next month, and most of the following month. These dudes, they ain't gonna be done playing until next month. You know what I'm saying? They will not be done playing until next month, inshallah. That's how they used to say over there in Iraq. People not making the playoffs will start their rehab next week. Yep. Nick is smart, resting his troops to the long haul to the Super Bowl. Exactly. All those O linemen mean are big. That's why their injuries be knees, backs, and ankles. Yes. You know what I'm saying? My lot have been here since 2018. I know he didn't start until 2020, but Junior's still been here. Yeah. Yep. Facts, DC Trucker. Yep. People not making the playoffs start their rehab next week. Yep. They starting out. Like a lot of them ain't even playing. They cleaned out their lockers. They going about their business. You know what I'm saying? They out. So we got to start. I think we're gonna draft a lot of old linemen. That's what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? We got to retool up. We got to tool back up again. We got to start working on everybody's successor. You know what I'm saying? Depth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, like most of these starters, I like to see us have a whole new starter. Like everybody that start right now, I like to see them come back next year as backups. And then we have a whole new gang of starters. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying? I like to see us have a whole new gang of starting offensive linemen. You know what I'm saying? Tell Landon, Jordan, Lane, you know what I'm saying? All y'all sit down. Just sit down. Take it off. Take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like they need a camp cupcake for training camp. The O-line needs a camp cupcake. Y'all just spend the rest of the summer just staying in shape, but not doing much. You know what I'm saying? Do a lot of water exercise, pool, stuff like that. Just proper rest but nope. You know what I'm saying? And then let everybody else do that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how I would do. That's how I would do these guys. The O line needs a very Leo, you said, Leo, you mixed with that curly hair. Yeah, I got bad head. Yeah. I come from the Slapperho tribe. We got guys now, but keep the lines fresh. Cameron Williams. Yeah. Holland Pierce. You know what I'm saying? Big dude, too. He big boy from Trenton. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Drew, you got it. Yeah, but I think we can hold on. 49ers suck, right, guys? Oh, Seahawks girl. Oh, Seahawks for life. Oh. Okay, yeah, Miles Hinton. Yeah, Drew and Holland. Yeah. We got a Seahawks fan in here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. We don't have a problem coming to see you. All right. Just so you know, Seahawks out for life. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a problem coming to see you. We'll see you soon. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you soon. You better enjoy that week off. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that week off. We coming. I think Howie will focus on the right side of the O-line this offseason. I think so too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Seahawks, talk your talk. Yeah, Seahawks for life. Yeah, you got that. Congratulations, Hawks. Y'all did y'all thing. Yeah. Look at that, Seahawks for life. See that? Congrats, Seahawks. You will see you soon. Yup. Everybody giving you your props. I'm glad you knew where to come. You know what I'm saying? Glad you are here. Happy to have you here. You know what I'm saying? Happy to have you here. Well, look, y'all, I'm getting ready to shut this down for the night. Got to get ready to go to bed. It's almost 1:30 in the morning. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to hop on for a little while just like this, just to get a reaction to the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to decide if I want to I might try to live stream during the game. You know what I'm saying? If I do, I'll definitely put the link on there because we haven't done that yet, and I don't know if I want to or not. I'm still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, please hit the like and subscribe button, and if you haven't done so, become a channel member. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a carton's worth of fun for the price of a Lucy. With that, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Go Birds, fly Eagles, fly. See y'all right back here on the Birds section. Oh, peace.